Welcome to The Know, I'm Brian. After a lot of controversy over the Black Ops 4 servers, it looks like a recent update might have given them a little boost. Not a big boost, but a little one. Treyarch posted in the Black Ops 4 subreddit that they've completed the first phase of planned changes to network configuration in targeted locations, and some fans ran some tests, reported that the server's send rate appears to have increased from 20 Hz to 30 Hz. So that's still way down from the 60 Hz send rate that we were seeing during the multiplayer beta, but it is an improvement. Treyarch added that we are carefully monitoring overall performance to ensure that these updates are working as expected before completing the next phase of updates. The stability and performance of the game for the entire community is always our top priority, and we're continuing to work to sustain the smooth performance of the game's launch throughout its opening weeks. Speaking of Black Ops 4, this next story is hilarious. A player recently got banned from Black Ops 4 after I guess somebody thought he was too good at the game. Well, it turns out that the banned player is a DICE employee who is a designer on Battlefield 5. His name is Florian Lebihan. Sorry, I know I fucked up your name, dude. And he tweeted yesterday, "So I got banned from Black Ops 4, LOL. Could you please not, Treyarch?" Then he threw up clips of some of his kills, and honestly, the dude is a badass. It's totally not surprising that he got reported because he's just mowing people down in these clips, like super fast. Everything's a headshot. In another tweet, he wrote, "Dear Treyarch, please find attached to this tweet a great video of me killing some other players on Black Ops 4. Accept this as a token of my appreciation towards your game. Please unban." He added that he really enjoyed playing the game, which is high praise coming from someone who is building a direct competitor to Black Ops 4. Not clear what prompted the ban, but he noted in another tweet that lots of games have automated ban systems. He theorized that stuff like too many headshots in a row might have raised some alarms. Let the dude back in the game. It's not his fault that he's good. We got some sales numbers for last month, and not surprisingly, it was a very good one for Spider-Man. The NPD group reports that Spider-Man was the best-selling game for September, and it was the best launch month, dollars-wise, for any PlayStation exclusive in history. Spider-Man, it's already the third best-selling game of the year, and the seventh biggest launch all-time on a PlayStation platform. You think they'll make a sequel? I think they will. The second bestseller for the month was NBA 2K19, despite some microtransaction controversies, and Forza Horizon 4 came in seventh, but it was still the best-selling launch for any Forza game in history, and it was the biggest launch for any racing game on an Xbox console, so it had a good month too. NPD's Matt Piscatella also said that Dragon Quest XI saw the biggest launch month in franchise history with dollar sales more than double the previous best, Dragon Quest IX. It was the seventh best-selling PlayStation 4 game for the month, so hopefully that convinces Square Enix to keep bringing more Dragon Quest games to the West. I hope so. I love Dragon Quest. One more note, Assassin's Creed Odyssey was the third best-selling game of September. It had double-digit growth compared to the launch of Assassin's Creed Origins a year ago. Looks like Dreamcast games might be coming to the Switch, or at least sounds like it's a possibility. The website Go Nintendo translated a Famitsu interview with Sega's Naoki Ori, who said that the Switch was close to being able to emulate Dreamcast games. He added that developers still have the source code for a lot of their old Dreamcast games, which means they could remake or port over those games, but he said right now they're leaning toward just emulating them. So that is great news for Dreamcast fans out there, like this guy. A fake Yu-Gi-Oh card has gotten someone arrested in Japan. The card in question, it's the Lorelei the Symphonic Arsenal, which was a prize card at the Yu-Gi-Oh World Championships in 2008. There are only 6 in existence in the world, so they're expensive, to say the least. Well, Kotaku reports that earlier this year, a 20-year-old woman from Kyoto bought what she thought was a legit copy of the card for more than $3,500 in an online auction. Authorities have arrested 29-year-old Shunki Iwasaki in connection with the fake. A much anticipated mod for Fallout New Vegas is finally here. It's called Fallout New California, and its beta version is now out. It is definitely an impressive mod that a lot of people clearly put a lot of work into. You play as a resident of Vault 18, and you travel through the New California Republic, specifically the Black Bear Mountain National Forest. Don't want to spoil too much of the story for you, though. It's set in 2260, in between the events of Fallout 2 and New Vegas. It's got a fully voiced campaign, which is really impressive for a mod. So if an online multiplayer Fallout isn't your thing, here's a brand new single player campaign to enjoy. All right, some movie news real quick. There is a leaked photo going around that could be a spoiler for Avengers 4, so earmuffs if you don't want anything ruined. The photo was from the set of the movie. It looks like a selfie taken by Gwyneth Paltrow, who plays Pepper Potts, of course. She is in armor that looks pretty superhero-ish. Lots of people think it could mean that she'll be debuting as Rescue like she did in the comics, thanks to a special Tony Stark designed suit that's made only for rescue operations. We will know for sure next year because the movie is out on May 3rd. I am super excited. Finally, we've got some interesting news about a possible reboot of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Deadline reports that Disney has met writers Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who are in talks to write the script. Now, if those two names ring a bell, that's because they wrote the first two Deadpool movies. So that would be a very interesting team to have on board. Now, we also know that Jerry Bruckheimer will continue to produce, but other than that, we don't know who will return. Not clear yet if Johnny Depp would put on his Captain Jack Sparrow gear again. We can only hope. All right, that is all the news we got for your roundup today. Let us know what you think about all these stories in the comments below. For all your news from every corner of the internet, like this video, subscribe to The Know, go to our website, theknow.tv. See you there. NPD's Matt Piscatella also saw it there, like this guy. A fake Yu-Gi-Oh card has gotten someone arrested in Japan. The card in question is Lorelei A fake Yu-Gi-Oh card has gotten someone arrested in Japan. The card in question is Lorelei.